Albuquerque, New Mexico, the land of enchantment, and today home to the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will get the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. DBs will try to keep everything in front. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game.
Turning it on! Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Eagles are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this 1st drive.
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team and
There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's look big picture in Colorado. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Back to pass, it's Salter. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayden. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pass to Stetson, still on his feet. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to pass. It's Bryant. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to get it through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. He'll keep it himself. He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Now on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dropping back, it's Bryant. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Eagles! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Looking for a man. It's Salter. They'll run the screen. Makes a man miss. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It'll be third and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Buys a little extra time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's caught. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Oh, what a cut! They finally get him stopped, and his veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Helms. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Dropping back, it's Bryant. He's got him in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yard. Dead center perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Still on his feet at the 35. He's loose down the left side. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Colorado.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back has it. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Lewis wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. Makes it past the marker. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. On the option. Now the pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a gap. It's Price. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
And the Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Dropping back, it's Bryant. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. These corners backing off a bit. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll cut this lead down to 5. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these two programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Mexico Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. This defense taking one back to the house. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. Lewis to throw. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Buffaloes are on the move. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Trying the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got room at the 35. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Dumps it to the back. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's Gary. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield to get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
The sure hands, it's Green. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're kicking the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Got a man. It's Cobb. Turning it on. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Eagles want to crank the tempo. He'll keep it himself. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. When the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation. Goal line, third down, touchdown.
Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Eagles! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. He's looking to pass. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point try. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The option look. He'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Here's a heat. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Snagged in the middle, it's Helms. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Man, this is really good complementary football so far. Like, you're down in the 4th quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on 1st down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Helms. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Flips it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Buffaloes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Here comes the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Quick step and go. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Second down, he'll throw it. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Gibbs. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He'll bring it back out to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds there. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. They go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. The run from the shotgun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Buffaloes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
On first and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I'm not just playing from behind trying to get points. I'm also racing against this clock. One thing I can't do, take sacks. I gotta throw the football away. I gotta understand the clock situation.
Finds a little space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. On the option. Quick toss. He's in open space downfield. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments, and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Lewis to throw. Pass is incomplete. No good on the two-point conversion. They tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by 1.
Georgia Southern, 29.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's held. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The corners are walked up tight. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man on the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Bryant. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this.
Touchdown, Eagles! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Pocket breaking down. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Lewis wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time. We got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
Makes the grab. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. last chance coming up. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Colorado! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Up by one, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And they fought and scratched so hard to put themselves in a position here late in the game to go for the win, but they just come up short on the two-point attempt, and it looks like they're leaving the stadium with a loss.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Bryant. He wants a big play here late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.